Hi ladies, I'm back. Oh, my lights need turned up. Here we go. Now you can see me. Okay, so next on the Beauty Bash is contouring. Okay, I love the look it gives. All right, and they give you the Simple Trio Pack, Sculpturing Trio. They also give you instructions. So if it's hard for you to understand what to do, or you forget what I've taught you today, they give you the little pictures of the lady to know where to darken your face, where to highlight your face, and also where to shimmer. Okay, so I'm going to do that for you now. And again, I'm using this liquid foundation brush that I love. So first I'm going to do the dark, and this is the medium palette for, and excuse my palette. I've used it over and over. I love it. Okay, so I take the dark, which is the darkest shade in the trio. I go in my hairline area, and this is a medium, okay? But I actually think I need the dark contouring kit. So if you are normally very light skinned, the medium will work well. But if you have any color tint of red in your skin or you're more dark complected, be sure you go with the darker contouring. Okay, so you want to go in a 3 fashion. You start at your hairline, you kind of go in circles. I go in circles like this, and then I hit here where you would suck like this, pucker up. Okay, and then you just kind of blend that out. And again, I have the foundation brush. You can actually buy a contouring brush on the tools area. Okay, and here we go. Now, it's a subtle look, okay, but it changes the shape of your face. So let me show you. I have to get the right lighting. Hopefully you girls can see. Okay, so I have the sculpturing done. It just kind of narrows your forehead down, and it tightens in your cheeks to look like you're a little slimmer or a little bit of color. Okay, now next is the highlighting. They have highlighting above the eyebrows. I'm not sure if you can see this. They have the highlighting above the eyebrows, down the nose, under the eyes, on the tops of the cheeks, on the cupid bow right here on your lip, and on the chin. So I'm going to do that real quickly. Okay, and I just kind of go in little circles. I hit here, go down my nose. They're doing right here as well. I'm going to follow the template. Okay, and then highlight your cheek. And this is the sculpturing trio, all put together for you, easily done because there's instructions. Okay, so you also can touch the tip of your nose, and you can see how that changes my look. Isn't that amazing? Okay, and you want to be sure you blend things in if you see any darkness that's a little bit too dark. Okay, and then I'm going to move to the shimmer. The shimmer I like to put right here, and it gives a shimmery glow, especially if you're in the sun. Okay. And right here. All right. And I want to be sure all that's blended. All right, next, we've done the trio, okay? Sculpturing trio, that's under face as well. Next, you can actually do a little bit more shimmer, which I love. This is the cream to powder luminizer, and it's a beautiful tone. I'm going to put this right here, and then I'm going to show you the difference. Look, isn't that beautiful? And you can just kind of go along and make sure that it's blended with one finger, and it gives you that little shine. Next side, and that would be just a tiny bit of shimmer on your cheek, just to make your cheek kind of stand out as you turn. See that? Isn't that beautiful? And this is in the color Benevolent. So this would be the cream to powder luminizer, and that is under face. All right, next I want to show you this. This is a powder luminizer instead of the cream to powder. This is actually powder. This one is called Iridescent, okay? This is amazing for touching up like this. My favorite thing to do is to touch here when I do my eyeshadow, And look how it changes the eye. Okay, this is iridescent in the powder luminizer. This is under face. Okay, if you look on the site, shop, menu, then face. Now you can also hit here. I'm doing this ahead of time just to show you how it accents. Okay, usually I do it when I do my eyeshadow, but look, isn't that beautiful? And all it is just a tiny touch of this iridescent powder. Now watch my lip. Okay, look at how it makes it stand out. Once I put the lipstick on and I have all this shimmer where I want it, it accents the parts of the face I want to stand out. All right, so look. It changes the shape of your face with a little bit of highlighting. So I love this. This is iridescent powder luminizer, and it is under face. Okay, next we're going to go, and we sell the eyelash curlers. Okay, it's not necessarily necessary on everyone, but I'm going to show you that right now. And you don't want to pull on the curlers, okay? You just want to gently slide it onto your lash and hold for 20 seconds. And those are available under tools. And you don't have to use them, but since I'm doing the tutorial, I'm showing you how to use it. Okay, and if you hold it for 20, it seems to make them curl a little bit larger. Look at that. Already a difference. Okay, now the next thing is going to be brows. All right, now I love the eye artistry brush for the eyebrow artistry brush. This has the slanted tip and the flat thin tip, and I love it for the brow obsession palette. Okay, I got to get the names right for you. Brow Obsession Palette. And this is under eyes. And you would hit shop, menu, and then eyes. And I use this every day. It gives you 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then also a gel if you need to set your look, or you want to set your loose hairs and make them lay down perfectly. This is also a good product. The gel is great for people that are blondes, and you can use it. And that's the only thing my daughter uses is the gel, because it has a tone to it. Now, I just ordered her the blonde, so we'll see how that works. This is the brunette, and this lighter shade looks super light, but actually it goes on dark, okay? So I'm going to show you that now. And I'm going to get really close, and I'm going to show you how it's done. Now, for the eyebrows, you would like to have your eyebrow, if you want to measure, you can take this little brush, you start at the nostril, and this will show you where to end your eyebrow. Okay, you want to end it right there. Okay, and what I did was I hit the end of my nose, the corner of my eye, and that's where your eyebrow should end, right there. Okay, the next step would be you go across your pupil. All right, you look straight at the camera, or straight at your mirror. Look right across your pupil, and right there is where the arch should be. All right, so you go up across the pupil, and there's the arch. And you can mark that with a little bit of the pigment. Okay, and then you go straight up. This is where you would start your brow, straight up from the nostril. Okay. So I need to start there, and I only get a tiny bit of product on this tiny little brush, and then I make little swipes upward. And I like the look of having it straight across at the bottom. There's different ways to do eyebrows. If you like to have an eyebrow palette, that is under eyes on our site as well. Okay, I do tiny little strokes. And then I'm going to carry that on to the arch, and then follow it down to where I said to stop, where you go to the corner of your eye with the nostril. So it's about right there. And that's a good guideline to use. And then if you want to make it darker, you can use the darker shade. When I use the darker shade, it looks black on me. Okay, so I'm going to stick with a lighter. But you can like do darker on the main brow, and then up at the beginning of your brow, you can actually fine-tune it to look like it's a natural brow by just barely stroking a little bit of color there. And that kind of makes it look natural, because our natural brows kind of variegate at the beginning. So there's the brow artistry. I'm sorry, the brow artistry brush and the brow obsession palette. So I highly recommend this. Okay, and so our next video, stay tuned. I'll cover the next step.